Hey, this is Sarah Bailey. I want to talk to you today about why most people will not sign up with you in your network marketing business, especially if you're calling leads or people you don't know very well. Okay, here it is. It comes down to two things. Number one, you don't find out what their pain is, and number two, you're not painting the picture of what life would be like for them if they were to join your new business and use your business as a platform to get the things they want out of life. Here's the thing, if people don't have pain in their life somewhere, they're not going to create a change. They have to have something that hurts them bad enough that they're willing to make a change. There's a story about this guy who's walking down the street. He walks his dog every single day. Every single day he goes past this one house, and in front of the houses there's a dog, and he's whimpering and whining every single day. And every day he walks by, the dog is whining. Every single day, the dog is whining. So finally he goes up to the owner and says to the homeowner, hey dude, what's the deal with your dog? Every day I walk by, he's whining and complaining. And the owner just very nonchalantly says, well, he's sitting on a nail. And the dog walker guy is like, well, wait a minute. So if he's sitting on a nail, why doesn't he get up and move? And the homeowner says, because it doesn't hurt bad enough. So the thing is with your prospects, you got to find out where they have pain. Is it that they have high credit card bills? They want to be able to travel and they don't have the money. They want to be able to get their kids in a good college, but they don't have the money for that. Maybe they lost their retirement savings back when the stock market crashed. You know, who knows what their reasons are, but you got to tap into that. Find out what their pain is. Dig a little deeper with that, because that will give them some motivation to change. The other thing to do is to find out what their dreams are and what they're looking for and what they're hoping to accomplish in life. Open up that dream space for them. So what you want to do is ask them, okay, what kind of a monthly income are you looking to generate with a home business? And they're going to tell you, let's say they say $5,000. Okay, so they tell you $5,000 a month. The question you ask them next is, okay, great, $5,000 a month. What would that do for you? You want them to tell you what it is they would do with the money if they had it. And you want them to be clear. If they're not clear on their answer, then they're probably not a good prospect for you. So find out what they would do with that money. Maybe it's to pay their monthly bills, maybe pay their rent, their mortgage, car payment, kids' school, whatever that may be. And then you'll say to them, and this is where it gets good, this is where you're going to paint the picture. All right, so you say to them, all right, I want you to put on your dream hat. Imagine you just have a dream hat. You put it on, and let's say in a couple years you're earning triple what it is you said you wanted to earn. So you said $5,000 a month. So let's say 2 to 3 years out from now you're earning $15,000 a month. How might that change your lifestyle right now? And they're going to tell you, oh my gosh. And you want people who are clear in their vision of what it is they would want. Some will say, oh, you know what? I had a woman today who told me, you know what? I want to go to Germany because our family, our great-grandfather has a castle there that he built, and I want to go visit the castle. That was the first thing she said. And then, other things people might want to do. They want to travel, but you want to get specific with them. Where would they travel? What country would they go to? If it's an island, what kind of island? And what was the temperature? What would the temperature be like? Are you staying in a tiki hut or a hotel? Get as crystal clear of a picture. You want to be able to have the same image in your head as they do in theirs. So the more they can explain what it is that they're going for, the greater detail, the better they're doing at painting the picture, and the more likely they will end up joining your business. That's what you want to do. You want to paint a crystal clear picture. So let's say they paint this picture for you, and then you're going to say to them, okay, this is the key words, okay, how might you ultimately feel? So write that down. How might you ultimately feel when you're able to travel to Germany, to see the castle that your grandfather built or your great-grandfather built, and you're walking through the castle and you see the walls that he had people put together, however it works. But you want to be able to feel like that person is actually there when you're describing that to them. Or let's say somebody's dream or their pain is that they have a job that takes them away from home too much, and they want to be home with their kids and watch their kids grow up, not have a babysitter or a daycare provider raise them for them. They want to do the raising themselves. So let's say to this person, you might say, okay, Joni, you told me that you wanted to be a stay-at-home mom more than anything and work from home. So how might you ultimately feel a couple years down the road? You're staying home with your little girl, Crystal, full time, and she comes to you and she sits on your lap and she'd say, Mommy, I don't feel good. I don't want to go to school. And you feel her forehead and she's got a fever of 102. And you can say, that's okay, baby. You can just sit on my lap and Mommy will hold you all day long. How about you ultimately feel that you're able to do that you don't have to go to work and tell a boss or ask permission from a boss to stay home with your sick kid? And the person is going to say, oh my gosh, that's going to feel awesome. So then what you do, the next step is, how serious are you about creating that change in your life? And they're going to tell you. You can do a scale of 1 to 10 if you want. Okay, they're going to tell you how serious they are. And you're going to say, awesome. Okay, the next step for you is to watch this video that I'm going to send you. And it's going to be, 20 minutes long or whatever it is. This video is going to show you how you can get your life back. How you're going to be able to stay home with your daughter full time and earn that $5,000 a month that you said you wanted to earn. And if you do want to go for that $15,000 a month, you can absolutely do that in our company. And the video is the start of that. So I want you just to open up your mind, open up your eyes, get out a piece of paper and pen, and write down some questions that you're going to have as you watch the video. And then as soon as you're done with that, I will give you a call back and we're going to talk about how we can put that into action. So there you go. Hope this information is helpful. The 2 key things you got to get with your prospects. Number 1, find their pain. And number 2, paint the picture of what life would ultimately be like when they are able to live that dream life that they are going for. There you go. Hope this has been helpful. Please post a comment below, share the video, tweet it, whatever you want to do, and pass it around. Love to get your feedback on this. Have a fantastic day. Here's to your success.